Hi everybody, in this video I want to show you a quick method to solve quadratic equations. And in this method we consider a quadratic equation and I showed you that we can always bring the coefficient of x squared in a form that is greater than 0. But actually if we divide by 1 over a an equation, we bring the equation in a form where the coefficient of x is actually 1. So once you do this, once you have an equation where the coefficient of x squared is 1, then you can apply this method that I'm showing you in this video. So the method is the following. For example, in this equation, to find the solutions, we can try to find two numbers whose product is 6, so the known, and whose sum is minus the coefficient of x. So we're looking for two numbers, a and b, such that their product is 6, and a plus b is minus 5, so 5. There are many combinations of numbers that can do this, but the easiest one that we think are 6 and 1, minus 6 and minus 1, 2 and 3, minus 2 and minus 3. These are four combinations of numbers whose product is 6, but now we have to check that their sum is 5. So 6 plus 1, 7, so no. Minus 6 minus 1, minus 7, so no. Minus 2 minus 3, it's minus 5, so almost there. But 2 plus 3 is 5, so actually we found two numbers whose product is 6 and the sum is 5. Now, once we found these two numbers, we can write this polynomial as the product of two factors equals 0. So we write x minus, and here we write the two numbers that we found, so 2 and 3. So once we've done this is easy to solve because we immediately see that the solutions are x equals 2 or x equals 3, as we would have found using the formula with the delta. Okay, now let's see this example. Here we have few possibilities. We can either use the formula with the delta, or we can immediately see that this is actually a square, or we can apply this method. So we have to look for two numbers, a and b, such that their product is 9 and their sum is minus 6. There are again many numbers that can do this, but that can be multiplied to 9. But just one pair will satisfy this solution, this equation. So let's write the easiest pairs of numbers that can do this. So 9 and 1, minus 9 minus 1, 3 and 3, minus 3 and minus 3. As I said, there are many other couples of numbers that multiply to 9. So 9 plus 1 is 10, so no. Minus 9 minus 1 is minus 10, so no. 3 plus 3 it's 6, so almost there. Minus 3 is minus 6 as required. So these are the two numbers we were looking for. So now we can write this polynomial as the product of two factors, where we write x minus and x minus, and here in the blank spaces we write the two numbers that we found. So minus 3, minus 3. Pay attention here because you have to write minus the number you found. If the number you found has a minus, you have to consider both minuses. So then you have x plus 3 times x plus 3 equals 0. That means x plus 3 squared equals 0. And that means x equals minus 3, as you know, counted twice. Then the last example. Here it's more tricky because we have to find two numbers whose product is 1 and whose sum is minus 1. As you might guess, these numbers do not exist, and in fact they don't exist. The easiest pairs are 1 and 1, minus 1 and minus 1, and basically all the numbers of the form 1 over b plus b, or minus 1 over b minus b. But as you can guess, 1 plus 1 is 2, so it doesn't work. 1 plus b divided b, is it minus 1? It starts to be tricky. So when you have some trouble finding these two numbers, there are basically two possibilities. Either they do not exist, either they are hard to find. So when you have some troubles finding these two numbers, I suggest you to use the general formula, which I explained in one of my videos, and in that way you can easily find the solutions. But for the first two cases, this is really handy. So if you like the video, then thumb up, subscribe to be updated, and see you next time.